Sí la escuchaban, ¿verdad? I am a Salvadorian American artist and sculptor. The body of work that I have created for the last 20 years has been inspired by my life experiences. The series of paintings and sculptures entitled Children of the World consists of sensitive, abstract representation that reflect the vivid memory of my journey to the United States. Crossing the starry night of the Arizona desert left a lasting impression that you can find in my work. A vision of silhouettes, figures in the night, the figures of faceless individuals, making a treacherous crossing to a new life. The Raindrop series represents a related idea. That rain can cleanse anyone's mood and shift the state of mind. A suggestion that one can transcend a dark hour. Stylistically and conceptually, the figures in Raindrops are connected. The rain connects heaven and earth drop by drop, in order to build bridges for people to cross, while at the same time opening space for the viewer to make their own interpretation.
I think the power of the Children of the World sculptures is that they're not literal. I think that these are abstract figures. They're lit by moonlight. They're faceless. It could be anyone. It's not specific to a culture, a race, a country, a particular event. It's very broad. There's something so powerful about a large group of people walking together, whether it's like a pilgrimage or an exodus. And historically, these things continue to happen, are still happening. I don't think they'll ever not happen the way humanity goes.
Ahí quedó, Juan. Ya. Le da el impacto. La ola.
Ahí está mejor. Yeah.
Acostadas para que se dé chance de que se seque el anillo sólido. No, aquí se peló. Vaya, bájenla. Ahora sí, Esperen, dejen que llegue. Ya que cuando metimos la pirámide de Egipto levantábamos dinero. Bien, la llanta. Freno de aire, tío.
Por primera vez vengo a visitar una pieza y por primera vez también veo el lago tan hermoso que tenemos.
¿Sabes qué más de los señalos? Sí, pues ya vaya el adelanto, como una vez. ¿Van a hacer ya el cemento?
No, que las vaya cociendo ya bien así de... Para que no tenga los piquitos que luego... Ándale, eso sí. Luego se pican las manos bien feo. Sí, a ver.
Bienvenidos. Vamos más cerca. Actually, there's a little more shade right here. Come in closer so you can hear. It'll be hard to hear if you don't come nice and close. There's a nice patch here that has some shade.
So many of you have seen the white sculptures. Yes. So I want to quickly introduce to you the artist. He came all the way from Southampton, New York, here. His name is Molina, and we were so touched to be the object of his first donation to become the first project in Mexico to have his sculptures long-term.
And every one of you, thank you. My name is Oscar Molina. I am a Salvadorian, left the country in 1989, migrated to the United States. And my story begins in the desert, between Mexico and United States. Yet for me, a border is nothing more than a concept, abstract. So I paint and I sculpt as a way of building bridges across borders. I believe that this exchange is the key for the evolution and preservation of our traditions. And it's this exchange that makes us unique, and it makes us community. It makes us who we are, all of us.
This particular collection of blue women that I've actually been working on since 2024. So we're gearing up to have this presentation for the summer of 2025. So I welcome you, and I thank you very much for being here.
On your calendar.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm a hugger, so watch out.
Hi, I'm Carolina Harsani. I am Oscar Molina's wife. We are here today at the studio to celebrate women. For the past year, Oscar has been drawing or painting or sculpting one female figure a day. I must confess, I have been a little jealous sharing my time with almost 400 women, but we're here today not only to celebrate women, but to see this magnificent work that Oscar has created for us.
And I am actually presenting to you today this program, this project of what I've been working on called the Blue Women's Collection. This is in honor of the Women's Month, trying to recreate an individual sketch per day for 365 days. And this one here I call as a reference to one of the masters, Picasso sketch, which I take the colors of bold colors, yellow and green, in reference to what Picasso usually paints.
He always had a creative impulse, and that wasn't necessarily manifested. He couldn't manifest it immediately due to just the process that he had to go through in coming to this country and make a living, and how he channeled that creativity through his business, which was a masonry business. And so that feeds back into the mission here, which is living, with art in all its forms. And Oscar definitely is a person that embodies that. And his sculptures are opportunities for dialogue.
Look what Oscar is doing.
Pepe! Hello, Pepe! What, Pepe? Is that chicken hours for Popeye? Wow! Ahí está. Y vamos con el proceso, don Oscar. Obra de arte en Nueva York. Estilo salvadoreño. No lo tenemos ni intentamos. Exactamente.
Serán las más grandes.
Hello, Lana.
Hello.
How are you?
Pesado, huh?
Pesado. Bronze. Yeah. Good. Watch it.
Wow, you're squeezing it in.
I know, but I don't want to say that to people because then they're going to bring up a charity.
So this is the artist. Hi. He was appreciating your project.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you.
The faces look in the sky for me is spectacular. Children of the world.
That wonderful combination of high art and something anybody can understand.
I think that the sculptures really take you into kind of a deep ritual space, like a space of ancient times.
What's the material here? So this is what I call it Italian composite. It has a steel structure inside, and then it has
an armature.
An armature.
Yeah.
And then we put the first layer of just regular white Portland cement, and the last touch is the Italian composite.
Right.
And it gives that texture.
So how thick is the whole?
The whole thing is about an inch.
How much does it weigh?
This right here, probably 175 pounds.
That's about what I weigh.
I think these sculptures are so fabulous. I was at his studio and he has these huge copper statues and they're so breathtaking. They just make you feel like you're in another world, in another space, like you've entered another dimension, but they make you feel good. I thought they were all him when I first saw them. I said, oh, I figured it out, they're all you. He said, no.
No, we're not playing hide and seek. Come on out. Come on out, come on.
I am here.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
Perfect.
For me, this project of guest book started when I saw the need to become part of one of the little schools in El Salvador for the arts. And sometimes it's just easy to just make a check and give it to them and you forget about it. Instead, what I did is I collected a few friends of mine artworks in El Salvador, and I gathered them at the house and invited them to be part of this guest book, artist guest book, to raise funds for this little school. it was so successful, and I was so happy about it that we raised funds for this particular program. For almost 2 consecutive years, we paid for all utilities, and we also paid for the teacher. This is the second time I'm doing this guest book, and it's amazing to see the response of the artists here in this community of the Eastern Long Island, here in Southampton, East Hampton, and now here at Guildhall, where the artists love the idea. So we are going to complete this canvas hopefully in today and tomorrow, where we invited anyone who wants to be part of it to finish it, and then we are going to auction this composition for to raise again funds for this little school. Thank you very much for believing in us on this particular project, and I'm grateful and thankful for that. Thank you. I want to thank also the team, Oscar Molina Studio, everyone that is making this event possible. Of course, you put a big effort to actually make it happen.
I support it.
Okay,
good.
So this project, Lana, goes back to 2017 when I started this collection, Values and Principles. And to me, it was important not only to create the work, but also record the idea behind every one of the paintings, you know? So it talks about, you know, the colors palette that I choose, why I choose that palette, the dimension I choose, and then I go and talk about individual pieces. And that way you can see that, you know, these are the colors selected by the artist, and it has an intention why. So, and I recreated basically the entire theme of these pieces. In this series, I speak about relationships, you know, like when you are in a common agreement with a partner, or you marry, or the person you choose to spend time with, you tend to bend the rules for your own good. You know, as agreed, you come into conclusion respecting somebody else's opinion. So this book talks about that. So that's kind of like how we agree that there is a middle ground, is what I call. So this circle in the center, it represents, yes. This book, I created it with all the sketch and all the philosophy behind it for future generations, for my daughters, right? You know, well-being. I mean, this is kind of like the dictionary of every one of my collections. I have 2 kids in my first marriage, Oscar and Moses. Before I stepped down from the company, I told them, you know, down the road, if you want to join forces with the company, you're welcome to come. So one went for business administration, the oldest, to New Hampshire University. When he came back 3 years later, he said he wanted to join the company. So he took over in one of the divisions and is now my partner. And you asked me what happened. So I feel that we were both entrepreneurs, my ex-wife and I, and we were trying to figure it out. The first 10 years, magnificent. You know, it was a beautiful relationship. The next 5 years, our kids were in our life, and now I was growing a company. I was more time off the house than in the house. I think that there might lie an answer to maybe we were not ready, or maybe we were not meant to be together that far. Yet, you know, we knew we had an issue, but we continued working our relationship for the next 5. So 15 years, from 10 to 15 was okay relationship. Then from 15 to 20 was like a complete disconnection. Once you end up with a divorce, now you go back to the original stage, where now you are more aware, you are more wise, and you know, you see life in a whole different level. And that's kind of like stage 5. It's a beautiful stage where you choose color, you choose where to go, you choose back to regain your authority. And then stage 6 is when you meet that person that is not only doesn't require to have a signature. It's the person who shares the load with you and shares some beliefs, but still, both of them keep their own identity. And that's kind of like the last stage that I have not painted yet. And I also created this composition line that you see here. This is what I call the valijas, which is a traveler's case. Each one of them I carry on, right? I love the pieces. I thought they were beautiful. So I said each month I am going to have the composition of mujeres, the sketches, which is again 365. So each month is represented by this case. So all the pieces of that month will go into this suitcase.
Lascia. Sì. Ok. E qua. Scrivo, this is the front.
Sì.
Ok.
That's
Era lì. Era lì.
Yeah. Lift.
All right, Giovanni. You can go higher, Joe. That's fine. Bellissimo.
Do you want more mesh or no?
No, not now.
This is good. Non un coglione.
Fa fuori tutto ste bestie di Satana.
Il Oscar.
Ora faccio finta
Giovanni
di non sentire.
Vediamo in giudecca tutti e due, mi sa.
Francesco. Bellissima pasta.
Uno per la birra e il resto...
per la birra e uno per il cibo.
Fresco quando capita si mangia.
Cazzo, non scherzi mica. Tuo articolo.
Sì. You read it?
Per la...
Viva!
Viva Nicola!
Okay.
Marco, move a little back, please. Thank you so much.
Aspetta che gli do un giro.
Adesso te va da quale? Da quello? Buono? Sì.
No, boludo, espectacular.
Buongiorno.
Uf, me encanta, boludo, me encanta.
Agarraste los pollitos. ¿Y viste cuántos van? There they are. Have arrived. Here we are in Venice, 2026 Venice Biennale.
And I am very happy and honored to be here, representing my native country, El Salvador. Cannot express how happy and grateful I am for this extremely amazing experience.
Tira su meno. Uno.
I'm just waiting for a little bit. Yes.
Parece un bebé aquel.
Lente la desesperación, lente la desesperación. Bello, bello.
Ay, ay, There you go.
I would like to invite the Luis Montano, who is the cultural minister at the embassy in El Salvador's ministry in Rome, to say a few words, and I'm done.
Bravo.
Bravo.
My name is Alejandra Cabezas, and I am the curator for this exhibit.
Salvadorian art is rich and profound, in need of research, in need of exhibition, in need of people to look. So my only request for all of you today is to look. Look closely, look with love, look with intention. Thank you.
Hello, Moses. How are you?
Welcome.
Yes. Oh, here's Vesta.
The director is here.
Thank you.
You look good. You look well.
Thank you.
I sometimes look at the whole story of my life and I said to myself, wow, you have made a long journey and here you are, still experiencing like you're just beginning. As a migrant, I did it physically in 1989, crossing the Arizona desert between Mexico and the United States. But then mentally, I did it because you cannot live in a place you're left, and you do not exist in a place you are unless you move mentally, completely there.
You are enjoying your time? What's that? She is our curator of the whole composition. Oh, amazing.
Okay, so not before.
They want a picture with you.